Julie Lewis, though, in relief. She came in and got that out with a couple runners aboard against McGlown, got her to fly out, and then pitched a scoreless fourth. So she has done a very nice job, ending in a third of scoreless relief work after Emma Highland was hit by that line drive.
She'll take on Ellis.
And you think about Senior Day, Les, and you certainly pay tribute to the seniors who have really delivered a lot to the Cyclone program, especially these three that have had three different coaches over the course of their careers. You also think about, with just three seniors graduating, that there is an awful lot returning for Iowa State next year. You start looking around the diamond, and there's a lot of really good players returning next year for Iowa State. Should be a veteran lineup out there.
Yeah, well said, especially under new head coach Jamie Pinkerton, who's been a Cyclone, before, and really starting to build some team chemistry. We talked about some of the goals he has for the Cyclones this year, and I think it's really interesting, especially seeing a freshman like Julie Lewis, who's pitching really well today.
So you're going to replace Coons in left, and then Antion at third, but don't forget Taylor Lewis was also injured. So with McFarland and Lewis returning, that could be some candidates to fill those two holes in the lineup. Everybody else is back.
She'll take a rip there right into Nicole Antion's glove and is out on first.
Really good play by Nicole Antion, and that's fun to see on her senior day. She handled that shot. You called it correctly, Les, the hot corner.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. You see why it has that nickname right there, and Antion handles it beautifully. Nicole has played shortstop at Iowa State. She's played second base. She's played first base. She's played third base. She's done a little bit of everything.
Here's Jessie Scroggins out of Lakewood, California. Seen her get on base a few times today. She's 2 for 3. Here's Lewis. Big rip by Scroggins. Foul ball. Strike one.
Scroggins, a tremendous hitter and not particularly shy about swinging the bat. She's only walked 10 times all season. She likes, a lot like Sammy Williams from the Cyclones, in that leadoff hit in her spot. She likes to swing the bat.
She'll look at ball 2. Here's Lewis. Big rip by Scroggins again. She wants a piece of that, John.
As you go forward here, Les, you've got the rest of this game and then that 3-game series at Kansas and hopefully the Big 12 tournament to follow that. You hope that Emma Highland is able to recover from that line drive she took off the leg. She has really become the ace of the Cyclone staff. They need her down the stretch.
Full count here for Julie Lewis. See if she can put away Scroggins here. We know Scroggins will be looking to be aggressive. Big rip right into the glove of Kayla Kuntz. Just missed it. Almost snow coned it.
That goes a double for Scroggins. It'll be your third hit of the day. And the ball was drifting. The wind was kind of pushing it away from the glove of Kayla Kuntz. Plus, it was slicing to begin with, just out of her reach. She almost had a snow cone catch there, but tough play.
Runner on second for the Bears. Here's Kayla Walker. Walker also 2 for 3 today. She'll foul that away.
Pretty vicious attack on that Cyclone dugout.
Yeah.
Late swing.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis has yet to give up a run. She's trying to keep it that way here.
Keep it quiet.
Cyclones are going to have to score in their half to keep this game going. But you don't want to dig even more of a hole.
Walker chops it foul. Strike 2. Lewis. Walker battles that pitch off.
Mentioned the Cyclone track teams a little bit earlier. Congratulations as well to the Cyclone golf teams, men and women, finishing 4th in the Big 12 championship and just barely missing finishing even higher in an outstanding conference for golf. You're talking on the men's side, there were 5 top 15 teams nationally from the Big 12 conference in that event, and the Cyclones played very well in Tulsa, actually led for the first couple of days, and ended up 4th place, but not far out of 2nd.
Yeah. Chop there into the glove of Sammy Williams, out of the glove of Antion and to the glove of Sammy Williams, and Walker will be safe on first.
Yeah, another single for Walker, and she continues to have a big series. She keeps getting on base. With her speed, once Antion couldn't handle it, it was no chance. So Freidenberg re-enters to hit here in the 3rd spot. Now the designated player, as they've moved a different player to first base.
It's a nice pitch there by Julie Lewis.
Her first look at Freidenberg, who can be a frightening hitter.
Yeah.
She has put up some big numbers in this series and throughout the year and her career at Baylor.
Freidenberg coming into this game hitting .321, and a wild ball there by Wolport. Nobody was covering the base.
Bosworth trying to throw down and catch Scroggins leaning, but as she came back to the base, she collided with Sydney Stites. So that throw got away, but fortunately for Iowa State, the collision happened because otherwise Scroggins is standing at 3rd.
Yeah. Nice job by Taylor Nerad to come back that up.
Yep.
Big rip. Be strike 1.
I continue to be impressed by the defense of Nerad out in center field for Iowa State. She's got really good instincts out there and gets a nice jump on the ball.
Here's Lewis.
Good block that time by Bosworth to keep runners from advancing. Well, now it's 3-1, Les, and you got to throw a strike.
Got to throw a strike here. And, sure don't want to load those bases.
With Goose McGlown standing on deck.
Big rip. Ball's popped up. Bosworth won't be able to get to it as it goes to the stands, and some fans chase after that.
So full count now. Good job by Lewis coming in with a strike. Now let's see if she can get her. "14 hits on the day for Baylor."
Wow.
They have hit, and hit in this series, although yesterday the one pitcher that really seemed to handle them was Savannah Sanders after that start.
And that'll be ball 4 as the runners advance. Oh, excuse me, not ball 4.
I think it was ball 4.
Was it? That's what I
thought it was a full count.
Yeah. Maybe she hit it.
I don't know. Maybe the count was 2-2
yeah.
going into that. So
Sure.
whatever the case may be, she's still standing there with a bat, and runners are at 2nd and 3rd now. As they move up.
Julie Lewis gets a sign from her coach. She'll line and deliver. Big rip. And taken care of by Sammy Williams.
That is a really good play by Sammy Williams. I mean, you're talking about a over-the-shoulder catch and fighting that wind and the sun and everything else, just trying to make that play.
Yeah.
Really nicely done by Sammy. What an athlete.
And she knew she had it. Coons was there, but Sammy called her off and said, "Hey, I got that one," and able to keep a runner off the home plate.
Big out, yeah.
Here's McGlawn facing Lewis. Lewis delivers another big rip right into the glove of Sammy Williams. That's 3 out. Cyclones keep the runners off the bases, and have a chance to fight back.